putting in a brand new one. Right here, a Kohler Cinnamon round. Got my auger, we're gonna auger it. Anyway, first thing we gotta do is turn off the water. So we're gonna come down here. We're gonna turn it perpendicular to the direction of the line, just like that. And that's it, done. Then we're gonna come up here and flush it. As you can see, that thing is not draining good. Gotta get all the water out. So we check up here. Yeah, we're getting there. Set that right here for now. Let's do it again. I'll probably pop the seat off of this. The first thing I'm going to do is just get the seat off of here. Got a flathead screwdriver and it should just pop this right off. Like that. You turn them, get this inside there, and it just pops off. And then you're going to go righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, right? So I'm just going to turn this to the left. It's better just to take everything apart. Just get it off of there. And to fully release this, I'm going to have to reach underneath. I'll show you that right now. Okay, so I've got to get a grab on this with one hand. And then I can go ahead. Well, really, I could just spin this if I wanted to. Just like that. Because it does come off pretty easy. And we'll save this stuff because we might use it. You never know. Let's do the other one. So I'm just going to spin it off. Okay, I'm done. So now these will pop right out, and we get them right out of there. So now I can just lift this off of there. Bam, done. You can see it's kind of dirty under there. They always do get dirty. And then we can take the toilet seat out of here. First part of our job done. Just going to set it over here for now. Because I want to take this off of here. But to do that, you got to put a little bucket under there. Otherwise, it's going to drip everywhere. All right, so anyway, we've got a little bucket. We're going to put it under there. We're going to use this towel. We got our bucket. And now I've got to loosen this. So it's righty, tighty, lefty, loosey. But this one here, I'm going to spin it this way. And then all that water should fall down into, I'm hoping, my bucket. So we'll see what happens. You never know. There we go. So now we got the water in our bucket. And then this, we're just going to go use that to put it on our new toilet. And not too much water came out. So now we got to loosen these underneath here, right there, so that we can take the water closet, which is this big area, off. So I have this tool here, which I think I may be able to use on this. We're going to give it a shot. Okay, so anyway, this thing is supposed to go over that whole deal to it there. And then should allow us to loosen it just by doing that. And we may get some water dripping out of here, so I think now we got the nut loose. Oh yeah, we're good. So it's a nut and a washer right there. Okay, we're gonna put this over here. Now we gotta do the other side. Yeah. Gotta go over here. All right, same deal. Do a hickey. Just gotta put it over there, and then we just gotta loosen it. Like that. Well done. See how easy that was? Oh my God. Strongly recommend getting one of these things. See, that bolt coming off. Damn. So this is the tool. It's invaluable when you're in tight spaces. Get this tool. Oh my God. So this baby's ready to come off of here. We still have a little bit of water in it, but you know, should be okay. Okay, let's go ahead and try pulling this bad boy off of here. See if she just comes out. Yeah, I'm done. Whoops. So we're just gonna drain this water in here. And you can drain it like this. Hopefully that thing doesn't fall out. You can see it's pretty gross in there. So let's set that there for now. All right. Whoops. Okay. Not sure if that'll ever be used again. This though is good. So we could save that. Yeah. All right, so save that too. All right, this thing is ready to be thrown away. Walking right by you. Ooh. This is pretty simple. I'm gonna pull these caps off. All right, so here we go. tighten her down. You know how to use a wrench, I hope. All you gotta do is just twist it, and then it's loose. I'm gonna use my gloved finger to get this off. And that baby's off. It's got a, there, it's a flat head. So this is on there. Pull that off too. Just set that. That's got stuff on the bottom of it, so I'm gonna put it to, get some toilet paper. Put it right there. Okay, we got one side. Now we just gotta do the other side. Loose with the wrench. Use your rubber glove because this is where the gooky junk is. Gets a little tight, then you gotta get the wrench back on it. Just like that. And it should. It doesn't want to come off. There we go. Then we get this off too. I'm gonna put all this dirty stuff over here. Put that all there. That's that. Now this is ready to come up. Bam. All right, so anyway, I've got a blade. I'm just gonna run this blade around this caulk just to make it easier to pull this out. Careful not to cut yourself. Otherwise it kind of sticks. Probably shouldn't be wearing thongs. Cut my toe off. All right, so that should be it. Close it up so you don't hurt yourself. And now this baby's ready to come up off of there. Gonna move some stuff out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna pull this up. And I've got this little box here, so it keeps me from getting my everything dirty. But I do have to get the water out of it. So that's gonna be a deal. So let's just rock it first a little bit. There we go. That's it. So now it's all loose. So now we can just go ahead and pick it up. I'm gonna take this off of here, set it out here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this right here on the tub, so I can just pick this up, kind of lean it on there and pour this water out of there, and then I'm gonna set it in there. So it's gonna be kind of gross under there, but I'm gonna clean it all out. So here we go. If you got a bad back, man, be careful. Here goes nothing. Got it. Alright, so that's pretty good. And I'll just set it right here. Okay, I'm done. Now I just got to clean that mess off. And I'm going to put on some gloves to do that. Alright, so I'm going to just clean this mess up. Get this all cleaned up. Garbage can. And then we'll put our new one in. Alright, have a seat. We're going to have to get all this off too. I'm going to get all this junk out of here. Now, if you call a plumber, they're not going to do this. They're not going to get any of that out of there. They don't care. They'll just leave it in there. So, I strongly recommend you cleaning it really good. All right, so this is the nasty part of the job. You got to get this all cleaned up. And there's a bunch of old caulk there that I've got to kind of basically chisel off. I'm using really just a steel chisel to get it off of the tile. And I've got to go all the way around and get all that off there before I try to put the new toilet on. And then once I've got that off of there, and also I've got to get all that old wax off, I'm going to use a disinfectant and spray everything and try to get all of that gook off there. Notice I am wearing rubber gloves because this is, again, a nasty, dirty, bacteria-laced job. So I highly recommend doing that. You could wear a mask too if you wanted to. All right, so I'm going to give it more of a scrub just to get it, get it clean. Because I want to get it inside here. I have to put some comment on this. Then I can get these screws clean, nice and clean, just like that. You don't want to drop anything down there. Oh my God, that would clog the toilet. That would be horrible. We're going to auger it. Get my electric auger. That's our next step. Make sure that we kind of clean that area up. See, we got some cracks back here. I mean, it's a toilet. So most plumbers wouldn't even get close to doing this much work on it to get it cleaned off. So here's what happened. The collar came right off of here. So here's my situation. This collar here, we got to take it off of there. And I might be able to use it, I don't know. I mean, look. So this is screwed into there. That is not good. That is not good. We're going to have to rethink this whole situation. Here's this one here that was on there. I mean, it looks like some plumber put this on here like that. All right, so we're going to have to do some more thinking about this here. All right, we encountered a new problem. So I'm going to try to get this without dropping it down the thing. We might be able to use this. We'll have to see. So this guy, somebody put this thing in here and put the screw there. So let's see if I can get this off. So there's an old collar in there. So we got to just move this over and get that out of there. All right, so now I've got to find a solution to this. I've got to clean all this junk off of there, pull all these collars off, get it nice and clean, and then I've got to figure out what I'm going to put in there so that I can put my new toilet in. So this is going to be a pain in the butt, but I'm going to have to go to Home Depot, and there's a couple different things there I'm going to buy. I think I will be able to find a solution. We'll see. So this one says, on here, it says, fixes broken or damaged flange when used with wax ring. All right, so once I took the toilet off, I found that there was 3 of these that had been laid on top of one another to build this up, and the guy had just put really caulk to hold it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just put one of them back just to bring it even, and then we're going to take and set this on it just like this, and then we're going to get it nice and even. And then what we're going to do is going to check our length from the wall. It's got to be 12 inches, just off a little bit, and this is going to be 12. Yep. And then what we've got to do is drill our holes here. And then bam, we're going to put that sucker right in there. Okay, so I've got to mark this. So I've got these marked at 12 inches. So this one right about there. And this one over here I've got already marked. Actually 12's right here. Right on the edge of that. And this, I've kind of marked this, and this is where you got to drill a hole in here and here. All right, so those are our spots. And then now we got to see if we can get, I think I only really need to put 2 in here. And if I can get right through there with this, I'll be good. So let's go ahead and pull that out, set it over here. And now I got to come in here, do a little check here. There we go. And now I can get down to down there. Down here is the wood floor. So there and there. And I should be able to go ahead and screw in there. I might want to put I might just drill a little hole. I just want to see how deep this is. So I should be able to get a little hole going there. One there. And one there. So let's try it. Oh my god, it's the first time I've ever done this. So, alright. So let's go ahead and get down there. Yeah, no problem. Boom, got it. So that should be good. So now we should be able to go ahead and just screw our screws in. So let's go ahead and set that back. There. Try to get it on those little marks that we made. That's it. And then we'll put our 2 screws in just to get this thing locked down. I'm going to drop this down that hole. All right, let's give it a shot. See if we can, how we do on this. There it goes. Whoops. So that one's in. Try this one over here. we gotta loosen this one up a little bit. There we go. Now we'll put this one in. Alright, so I'm having a problem here, aren't I? So, let's take a look at this. Why am I not, so I've got to pull this out a little bit. Let's take this out a little bit. Okay, that's out. And this slipped down. There we go. So that slipped down a little bit, didn't it? So now, let's see if I can get this in here. Gotta find the little hole that I started. Okay, it's over here. All right, now we gotta check and see how much we moved it. If we moved it at all. 12, 12, right on 12, just on this side of it. So I think we're over a little bit more this way. There, I think that's it there. Let's see, 12, 12, that's pretty close. All right, so let's see if we can get this baby in there. And tighten this one. Right now, I think that this one needs a little more. All right, I think we're there. So I could put 2 more screws in it, but I don't think we have to. I think that's going to be enough because it is not moving. That's all we want. We don't want it to move. So now we can put our toilet on there. All right, I'm going to show you how to put a Kohler toilet into an upstairs bedroom. So the first thing, I got to go to Home Depot and get one. So I went to Home Depot and I bought this one for $250. I had to take it out of the box and I had to put it in the car this way because it wouldn't fit the other way. So know that when you get it. It's 101 pounds. Okay, so anyway, this is a Kohler. And if you flip it over like this, you can go ahead and just put your wax ring right there. Some people put it right on the collar, but if you put the ring here and then just feed these through, you should be good. I think that's a smart way to do it. And then you just pick up your toilet, a basin, and you just set it right down on there and screw down your screws. All right, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get our donut out of here. Notice I've got gloves on because wax is waxy, very waxy. Okay, so we're gonna put it on like this, and then I'm just gonna pull this off. Yeah, so gross. And I'm gonna probably have to get some new gloves. All right, there we go. And then you can smush it in a little bit. Just like that. And now we're ready to go. We just got to put it on our thing. All right, here's the tip. Now these are all waxed up. So the way you do this, you go like this. Then you come under here like this. Pull it through. No wax on your fingers that way. Bam, done. I'm going to get on this side of it. Turn it. Spin it around. Okay, like that. And so I don't really need this here anymore. And what I've got to do is I've got to get it so that I get it right on those 2 screws. So that's the key thing. And let's see if we can do it. Close. One side. There we go. All right, so now we got to shim it. All right, and put you over here so you can see. So we want to get on her like this. Have a seat. See if it rocks. So it's definitely rocking back. Let's take a look at it. So I've got to shim it in the back. So I've got a couple shims, and I'm going to try to crack them off in there and get this thing level. So first again, let's go this way. See what we got. So we're just a little bit off. See this one. All right, so that's that. So for this to go into the right spot, I've got to raise the front a little bit. For this to go to the side, I've got to raise that side about the thickness of a shim. And that's it. So the first one we're going to put here, and then hopefully that'll give us what we need. There we go. Now let's see if that cures that situation. Well, it's better. Looking better. Let's see if we get it this way. So the back's got to come up. Okay. Now we got to get back there and see if we can get this shim in here. Like that. There we go. Now let's see what we got. Perfect. And almost perfect.
And so once I had the shims in, I used this blade to cut them, and that took a while, but we got them shimmed and cut.
Just a tad. All right, so you want to make sure it's not wiggly. So sit on it, move around, make sure you get it tight. I bought these because they screw on and they have all their own rings. These are excellent for toilets. Highly recommend getting this. Much better system. Much better. So anyway, it's got a couple different things on here, but this sets over it like this, and that goes on it to hold it there. So we take it and just put it right over the screw, just like that. All right, so anyway, we've got this on there. I'm going to put the washer on it, just like that. And then I got to screw this bad boy down on the top, which is a little bit problematic, but shouldn't be too hard. I may have to get a little ratchet. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this one downstairs and get a ratchet for it. All right, so now I've got a ratchet that should fit it. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten her down. Okay, now we're not going to get too tight. We're going to do some on this side, and then we're going to come over here onto the other side and do it. We're going to get the first or bottom part right there. And then we want it to center. So we're going to put this over the screw, get her centered. Then we'll put this over that. There we go. And then we'll get this started. There we go. All right, so we get it started. All right, so now, get in here with my wrench. Get in there. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's getting there, getting pretty. It's feeling pretty tight, so I'm going to come over here, do this one. Same thing. And like, as you can see, I'm like alternating. Can only go so far with this because it doesn't go very deep. I'm almost there with this one. You can see the wax going through there. All right, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so this is on there pretty tight. I think we're good. Now we can go ahead and get the water closet on. These here, all you do is put them right on there, and I'll get that wax off there first. Get that wax off there. There we go. And now we can go ahead and screw our top on. And that way, these things never pop off because everybody has problems with these things popping off. So look at that. That sucker is not popping off. Same thing over here. Put that baby on there. And it is not coming off. And we should be good. All right, phase one complete, finally. All right, you get one of these things. And this sets right in here, just like that. And then we set the water closet right on top of that. Okay, so anyway, here's the water closet. This is the top of the water closet here. So really the water closet's pretty simple. These are going to go through the hole. And this is a little cushion that they have. And then we're going to bolt the washer and a nut on there and just screw it down until it's tight. And that's it, really. Not too much to it. Just going to roll it down there. All right, let's do it. So those two screws are going to go through here. And then I just have to basically bolt those babies down with this here, and this right here. And we should be able to use our tool that we started off with. Where is it? Ah, here it is. That should work for that. All right, I'm gonna get the water closet. Set her on there. Here she is. Now the trick is I gotta get it right in those holes. That's the key. Right? It's not falling. Now the question is, can we get the bolts on this from underneath? This one, not feeling it. I've got to push these down to get them through there. This one here I'm going to have to really push. It doesn't want to go in. All right, so anyway, I've got to get it on here. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. You're going to need this. I'm going to sit down on here. And luckily I've got my phone so I can see, kind of see what I'm doing. There we go, like that. So I'm going to have to do them both. Get it on there. I'm going to reach in here, kind of push down on it. I just got to get it started. There we go. And I got to start on it. All right, excellent. Now I got to do the other side. Put it over here. It's the same thing, you can see. There she is. And again, I got to get this, and then this underneath it, and get it started. If I can get it started, I'm good. All right, good. Now I can use this tool here. It's invaluable. It's funny because, like, when you're backwards, you're basically what you're doing is you're going righty-tighty, but you're going lefty-loosey, is it's backwards. Hold it down. And so I'm going to get on the other side. I'm going to go from one side to the other so that I don't get too much tension on one side. So this is here. Same thing, I got to go to the left. I mean, it's my left, but if I was underneath there facing it, I'd be going to the right. And it seems to be pulling this thing through. I might put it in. It's doing it. Tighten it down. It's such a pain in the butt. Okay. Let's go on the other side. Do the same thing. Well, you can see them both from here. I can just switch. I have to move the phone. Use both hands now. Let's look inside. Pulling it down, that's for sure. Getting there. You can see because it's when you're putting this stuff in, it's in such a difficult space. All right, let's get over the other side. Okay, but on my left, you don't want to loosen it once you've tightened it. Oh my God, such a pain in the butt. Oh my God. There we go. Oh, it's pretty tight. Let's feel these. This is in there. That's in there. Let's give it a couple more turns. Just a couple. Hopefully I don't break anything. One more on this side. And that is pretty dang tight. I would think that all that rubber is definitely expanded well inside there. And I think we're good. But who knows, right? Won't know until I put the water in. All right, so we've got the basin down. We've got the water closet on. Now we can hook up the water and we can hook up the seat. Put the seat on there. Seat's over here underneath all this rubble. So the seat's pretty simple. I just put the seat on here. Let me show you. There's two holes there. I just slide it up. Drop that in there. Drop that one in there. Take this, I'm going to go underneath it. All right, so let me just set that there. You can see right here, this has like a little doohickey on it. And you just screw those on just like that. I mean, that's pretty simple, right? Yeah. That's it. And you come over to the other side, and you do the same thing. Right there. Just like that. Now I can also leave that right there, and I can go and get my Phillips head. Grab the Phillips head and smush it down. And just see me do this too. Because that thing underneath, I do believe is catching here. You see how it catches? So this just screws up. I just gotta keep going. Look at that. Done. Done. Same thing on this side. It'll catch right there. And then just tighten it. It should catch. I guess it's not catching. That's pretty good. And then if you ever need to clean it, just pop it up like that. And there you go. That is your toilet. Toilet seat's on, everything's good. Right now we just gotta connect the water. Woo! Here we go. Oh, one other thing on the toilet. I do believe that these go here, here, and here. So you want to smush those in there, just like that. That's like a little rubber thing. Both of those. They go in there like that. That's it. And this comes down and nice sound. All right, so now, of course I got to go get another part shut. All right, so we've just got to connect the water here. And here it is. Just get it on there. This has already got a cap on it. It's nice and tight. I just got to screw this on. Oh, look. Hopefully, I don't know if I have enough room. Oh, shoot. That's not gonna, oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Guess what? I need a longer line. Fudge cake. Oh my God. So anyway, look, I don't have enough line. I can't make it. This has to be longer. Oh, shit. Figures. So that's my problem. Not a long enough line. And as always, this requires another trip to Home Depot where I have to get a longer hose, water intake hose for the toilet. So anyway, and we got to get some caulk. And we're going to try this bad boy out. All right, so got to take this one off, which I'm going to get down here and do that. Do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go righty-tighty, just like that, until it gets loose. Now I should be able to just twist it. Get this one off. Should just like this. Should come right off. Oops, a little bit of water in it. So anyway, this one, too short. So I got this one. Longer one. I'm gonna put that one on there as soon as I clean the water off. The trick is just to get it started. There we go. Right now, I'm gonna wrench it. You don't want the water squirting out, so you want to get it on there. I think I'm getting pretty close to it being tight. Just so you can see from this angle here. So you got to go righty-tighty. So I'm turning it to the right and getting it on there. Don't want to get it too tight, but you got to have it tight enough so the water doesn't squirt out. All right, we're good. Now, all right, so now we just got to screw this onto here, and we're good. Right there. And you got to make sure that you've got that washer in there, otherwise you're going to have a problem. So let's go ahead, screw this on. Pretty simple, right? That's basically it. There we go. Gotta get her on tight. So here's our water line, comes from the shutoff valve, goes up to the water closet, bam, done. And that bottom part, nice and tight. And then we just fill her up with water. And Bob is your uncle. All right, so let's go ahead and turn the water on, see if this thing leaks. This thing's really hard to turn. There it goes. Filling her up with regular. Make sure that this is parallel to this. And then you got to feel it, see if there's any leaks. Up here, see if there's any leaks here and over here. It seems to be okay. It's filling up slow. And then we're going to try flushing it and see if this thing works. Hopefully it will. So the toilet's adjustable. With a screwdriver you can turn it and change the height of this and how much water you have inside the tank. But I think it's pretty much adjusted to the factory setting, so I'm hoping that works. Double check this again. I want to see if there's any leakage at all. So you want to double check this again? Still filling up. So I'm going to put this down here just to see if we have any leakage. All right, that's that. Now the question is when I flush it. All right, so I put this down here to see if there's any water, just to double check. Make sure nothing's coming out of here, inside of here, on these connected bolts, and down here. That's where you got to check. So far, no water. Now, to test it, cross your fingers. Here we go. Oh, that worked pretty good. Now we got to see if there's any water coming out of here. That means that I don't have a good seal, and it flushes. So far, so good. Filling up again. All right, looking good. Now all we got to do is put our top on, because it seems to be working. Well, let me set it over here for now. We'll put it on in a second. All right, let's try one more flush and see how we do. I gotta say, that's an awesome flush. That worked well. I think we did good. All right, now I just gotta caulk it all the way around. And I think we'll just leave it at this setting here. Nice. Excellent. All right, so just gonna put this top on. And I think I'll shut this and just set that right there. Voila! Bam! Toilet installed. Now all we gotta do is caulk it, and that'll be it. It'll be done. And so I've also received this in the mail today. And since we're doing all this, what we're gonna do is pull out the box. We're gonna put this bidet on. Check it out. That's it right there. We're gonna hook this bidet to our upstairs toilet. Hopefully it doesn't leak. We'll see. All right. Yep. All right, so you've got two different sizes here. This is gonna go into the shutoff valve, and this is gonna go into the bidet right there. And if you wanted to, you could go ahead and attach that on there and make it easier. And you might even put a little bit of plumber's tape on there. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and put the plumber's tape on this right now. And before we get underneath this, the toilet, where it's hard to do it here. Of course, it's never easy putting plumber's tape on. And I don't know how well it works on plastic, but we'll put it on there just in case. And this tape doesn't want to... Wow, that's some tough tape, isn't it? I want it off of this part. I think I need scissors to cut it. That's ridiculous. Right now I can go ahead and just screw this on. Do it here, then it's going to be easier than putting it on down when I'm underneath the... You want to make sure that this is on there tight. So I got to get my pliers. I don't want it too tight, but I don't want it loose. So I think that might do it. I don't want to go too tight, do I? Or do I? That's pretty tight right there. All right, so let's do this too. Let's put the plumber's tape on that. It's going to save us a hassle from going underneath there. I'm going to go ahead and get it on there, just like that. And then again, I'm going to need the. I mean, this stuff is strong. And then we're going to put it on here too. Just get it on there, man. So we don't have to hassle with it underneath. Okay, so we're ready to go. We got our plumber's tape on here. We got our plumber's tape there. We got this connected. Now this is going to go underneath. I'm just going to screw it on. Once that's screwed on there, screw the other part on there. Put this part on here. And Bob is your uncle. Do not attach this yet because you won't be able to, it's not going to work that way. It just won't work. All right, so that's that. All right, so to put the bidet on, I've got to take the seat off. So we just got to pop this up. And so if you look right here, just pop that up, and I just have to unscrew these two. Underneath here, you'll see that there is a little nut right there that we're going to have to unwind. I'm just going to unscrew it. Righty, tighty, lefty, loosey, right? So I just have to go to the left. I'm just put my finger under here and hold this. And then I can also spin it. I'm spinning it right here. So it comes off. And there's that piece. That one. Save it. Don't lose that. And then you got to get the other one. Go on there. Go right there. Lefty, loosey. And then I can spin it once I get it a little farther. Yeah, there we go. So then I just spin this off. Taking forever. Got it. Bam, done. Right now, what I can do is just lift the seat up. We'll just leave those in there. I'm just going to set it over here. And then what we've got to do is put our little piece right there. So this is going to set just like that. And then we have to put the center pieces here. And then we put the toilet seat on top of it and just lock it down. So it should work pretty good. So these, I've got to put this in there on like an angle, like that. That's how it goes. And same thing on this side. Snip them in like that. And then that's ready to go, right? And then I just have to just set it down here. And get the toilet seat and put it on there. So I got to do it at the same time. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. See this? Left the screws on. I'm just going to pass them through there like that. And then we're going to come like this. I'm going to feed them through those two holes right here. Just like this. Now, the weight of the toilet keeps this thing from falling apart. So let's take, so you can see. I just dropped them right down in there like that. You see that? So there they are. Got it set in there. And now I just got to put these back on underneath and use my Phillips head to screw it down. So let's do that. Just going to go under here. Put that on there. Just like that. And I'm turning it and screwing it at the same time. And then when I get to a certain area, it tightens down pretty good. Now this one I got to get on there. All right, so anyway, this is going to come right on here as I screw it. So I'm using my Phillips head and I'm screwing it in. And then I'm twisting it at the same time so it kind of speeds up the process. And then this is going to catch against the base in here. And then when I have that, I can just tighten it down. And then basically we've got, we're good. That's it there. I'm tightening it down, just like that. And bam, we're good. Both sides. Okay, that's how you do it. Let's take a closer look in here. So here's how it's set up. And then I just push this down and that gives me my cover. Right now we're ready to go. All we have to do is unhook this. But first what we have to do is we've got to turn the water off down there. So to turn the water off, I have to turn this perpendicular. I have to turn this perpendicular to the direction of this. So now that water's off. So I'm going to lift this up. We're going to go ahead and flush it. It's going to fill up. So when I take this off, I'm going to have water coming out of there. So I'm going to need a big bucket. All right, so anyway, I'm going to spread this towel thinner so it'll catch the water here like that. And then I can get the bucket under here like this and try to catch it in there as I pull this off. So I've got to turn it like this to get it to come off. So what I'm going to do is now I take this off. As soon as I try to get this underneath there. Oops, I won't go the wrong way again. I keep forgetting I got to go to the right. Getting close. Hopefully there's not a lot of water. It's definitely going to pour out. Oh, no, it didn't pour out at all. Oh, good. That's encouraging. Set that over there. All right, now what I've got to do is I've got to hook our little thing up on there. All right, so if you look at this one here, you see that this edge, like this, is facing up. So I'm thinking that's the exact same way we've got to do it. So I'm going to try it that way. So I'm going to put it in like this. That up. Smush that in there. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to go in. Now we've got to decide which way we're going to put this. When I look in here, this is all concaved. So I'm thinking maybe it's, the other one is in this way. So if we put it in this way, then it'll be just like the other one. So let's try that, see if it leaks. So now it's kind of like it's in there in the same way that this one here is. All right, you see that? See how it's raised? But this one has the tube coming right there, which we don't have. But, this is perplexing because in the directions, they don't really tell you which way to do it. And so, the only way, I guess if we put this on there, you see it doesn't look like it's in there very good. So they need to really tell us what the hell, which way that's supposed to go in. All right, so I guess all we can do is just try it this way because that's the way it looks in the other one that's going up in there. I've got it seated all the way down and now I just got to screw it on there. So I'm just going to come under and screw this on. So I've got to go to the left to get it on. The whole thing twists. And then I'm going to have to get some channel locks on it. I'm not the most elegant worker here. I think that's probably going to be good. But we'll know as soon as we turn the water on if it's going to leak. All right, next thing we got to do is we got to get, let's take this out of here because we don't need it anymore. All right, so we got to get the water line that goes to the bidet on here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand hold this so you guys can see this. So there's our hookup, and hopefully that's tight enough. I mean, I tightened it pretty good. So, all right, so this one here is going to go right on there. It just never wants to do it easily. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're getting it. Then we're going to put a couple screws on it. Just a little bit. Feels pretty tight.
All right, next we've got to put the water line on.
We'll have to use both hands. There we go. Finally, success. All right, we got her on there tight. So now, all we have to do to see if it works is turn the water on. Water supply coming to the bidet. And then if we look over here, it follows over, connects to the T-splitter valve. We've got the one connected to the top, and then we got our water line here connected to there. And that's our installation. So now we've got to see if it leaks. We're going to find out right now. So I'm going to turn the water on. So I'm coming down here. I'm going to keep the towel here just in case. I hold this side. I'm going to pull this here. And we're filling up. And then we have to look for leaks. I'm going to pull this out of here for now. We're going to grab some paper towel, set it down here, and see if we get any leaks. Because we'll know right away. And then we'll test her out and see how she looks. So we have to put this down, and then we sit on it. I'm going to use that bucket to catch the water. All right, so this is filling up, and I don't see any leakage at all yet. None. Nothing. Nada. All right, so when you're going to use this, this gives you the spray power. I do not recommend maximum because you may injure yourself because it really squirts out hard. Then you've got backwash. Then you've got for ladies, and then this is self-wash. So you got a couple different ways to do it. And then you can turn the water pressure here, and then you hit off here, and that apparently turns it off. So you want to make sure that you do that afterwards. Make sure you hit the off button afterwards. It's not electronic, but for some reason it does something there. So I guess we could go ahead and we could choose one. We could choose backwash. Whoops. And then we hit off. Oh, shit. That squirted all the way across the room. All right, so I'm going to go like this. All right. This is simulating my backwash. I'm going to hold it here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to backwash, and we're going to go minimum. Check it out. You turn it off, you just hit that. Bam, done. Feminine wash. I don't know what that does, but hit there, it's off. Then one of these washes. I don't know what. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so we're going to go to maximum and see what happens. Woo! Super strong. Let's go to halfway. Not bad. Let's go to minimum. That's the one I want. Nice and easy. All right, so that's how it works. Bam, done. No leaks, no runs, no errors. We have accomplished our mission, and I think that this is going to work super good. We're ready to go. All I got to do is put the top back on, and Bob will be my uncle. Here comes the mad caulker. I call her hippie caulker because she's wearing a hippie dress, and she's a hippie. She's a hippie. All right, here we go.
Paper towels.
Oh, great. There's no paper towels in here. Yes, sir. All right, let's do this thing. Got to caulk all the way around.
Oh, I thought I was just going to caulk like, every other place or something, like every 4 or 5 inches.
You're going to try cleaning it first?
Thinking. What are you saying?
Excuse you. You're going to have to knock the thing off of the thing.
That's crazy.
Just keep going. Stop talking. Keep talking.
What are you saying?
Stop talking and keep caulking. Get it? It's hilarious. That's a funny. I made it funny. Wow. Any water come out down there? This dress may have seen
You
its
have
last.
scissors up here or a knife?
Nope, I don't.
Where's the caulk? You said it was up here.
The caulk is right here.
Oh.
But I don't want you to use this knife on that because I don't want you to accidentally cut that feed line.
You what? What are you saying? Oh, I need,
gotta cut
I need scissors. You have scissors? Oh, that.
I got scissors. Hang on, let me get them.
Oh my god.
It's very sharp. Don't run with these.
Ridiculous.
Watch your finger. Oh, you got it.
This is never long enough.
Ooh, penetration. Nicely done. I see a little white on the end, so you did good. Get it?
Yeah, I get it, honey.
Try to get it in the thing. She's very good with caulk. Squeeze. Honey, you're so good with it. Oh, we gotta stick it in deep now. Wrong deep end. So this is a homemade caulk sticker inner. But the hole might not be big enough. Don't stab yourself with that. I don't need to go to the ER today. All right, we should be good now. Just getting the caulk off it. Yeah, you got the caulk off.
That
Yeah.
garbage there?
No, there's no garbage. You're gonna have to
Behind
just.
me.
Oh, you're just
Behind
throwing stuff
Because I
everywhere.
need to throw all this in here.
All right, let's do it.
Shit, how am I gonna?
Just do it. You're gonna use your finger in the back.
Yeah, I know that.
Squeeze it. You're doing it. That's it. Good bead. Get a deep bead in there.
Oh god.
Keep going.
I have to squeeze so hard.
Squeeze hard. You're strong.
I'm gonna do that too.
Look at that bead you're putting on there. You need more.
I
You're
know,
not squeezing
I'm
hard
gonna
enough.
do two. I'm squeezing very hard. I mean,
Now she's gonna do the finger thing where she smushes it in. Nice. And then she uses this to wipe off her fingers. See, I would help her, but I'm dressed up. Right, you're doing good. All right. The other side is going to be easier.
well, I'm gonna do it twice.
You got a lot more room on the other side. Now you got a good bead coming out. That's it. Nice. Finger in it. Get the finger in it. That's good. Pro. I noticed the one downstairs needs caulk too.
Is that on there? Ugh. Seriously.
What'd you do? Get it all over the place? That's it. That's good.
No, it's on the toilet.
Well, you're gonna get some on the toilet.
What did you say?
So you might get some on the toilet. You missed a big hole there.
Yeah, I know. I have to do it twice. I'm just doing it once to kind of get it.
Go, squeeze it. You're doing it. You are a champ. You could win the caulking world championship with that. Oh, fine. Doing fantastic.
Can I get it this way more?
I think you can get there. Yeah, get a good squeeze. Oh, nope.
I'm really far
No,
away.
you're like an inch away.
Yeah, I have to do it this way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get the finger in there.
And I can't see.
You got it. Just push it right in. Now run it that way. That's it. Gonna have to get a little bit more, and then reach all the way around because you've
I'm
got
gonna
to.
come on that side and do it.
You think so?
Yeah. I got that hole now.
Okay.
Oh, fucker.
Let's see how we got on this side. Looks pretty good. Got a good bead on that one.
You don't really want to get the silicone on you, but whatever.
Well, a lot of ladies have
This
silicone.
doesn't
on.
stay. Fuck.
Definitely gonna need Couple beads on there. That's it. Run that. Run it. Squeeze it.
Cramp.
Clamp. Okay, and when you're doing this, you gotta use 100% silicone white. There's just one spot right there. It's got like a little hole there.
Oh, it's deep.
Yeah, deep. We gotta get a lot on that. This was hard to set because this floor is not freaking even at all. I had to shim it.
Really?
Yeah. To keep it nice and tight. All right, we're gonna need a big goober gobber.
Is it a bigger hole?
Pretty goobery gobbery. See what I'm saying? Keep going. Now come forward. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you know what? You put it in the wrong spot. Right where your finger's at, where you need it. Right there's where you need it. Okay, put a big chunk on there. No.
Right here.
Right there. Yeah, that's it. Get it. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we got it back here. Me.
That looks fine.
Yeah, we got a big chunk back here. We gotta
Come on
get.
this size.
Yeah.
My finger.
You gotta get it on all that. That's it. That's a ticket. Keep going. Not for the smear campaign with the fingers. That's it. Looking good.
Honey, you're my light.
Sorry. Nice. Is it bad if you get caulk in your hair?
We don't want caulk in my hair.
All right, looks good. So you got to go a little bit farther
Yeah,
over.
no, I was just getting this first.
Okay. I didn't know if you could see it from there.
Yeah, I can. I thought I had to come more towards you. No?
No, it's right dead center.
Oh.
Where's that? Is that something on the? Is that not a hole and just a coloring or something on there?
Oh.
Too far.
Right here?
A little bit. No, go towards you. A little bit more. Right there. No, up.
Up. That's
There
the
you go, you
toilet.
got it.
But that's the toilet.
All right, I don't know what it was. There was a black spot on the toilet there.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Try not to turn the thing on and break that. Don't break that thing when you're leaning on it. All right?
I'm not leaning on it.
Well, how'd the water turn on?
I pushed on it with my chest.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, not going to do that.
Woman's work is never done.
All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos on how to do stuff like this. Peace out.